Good morning, people. Off to the memorial of Abraham Lincoln. I wish that we had the memorial for Abraham, but I don't know where that would be. Probably not anywhere near Maryland.
You look at things that are like too big for the size that they had in mind for 13 states.
Sure.
And you look at some of those buildings, like, man, they were thinking Roman.
Roman Empire. They were thinking big time.
So archives to the right.
It looks like we drove by the back side of the White House and there's cops everywhere, which I guess is pretty typical. What's up?
Hey.
Where are we at?
The Lincoln Memorial.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
The Lincoln Memorial.
You're not excited.
Oh, I'm excited, but you know, I'm excited.
All right, so we're gonna go into the memorial. It's way bigger than I thought. So big, guys. You enjoying the tour? Oh my. Laura's so excited. She's hiding it. You guys don't even know. Very awesome, lots of history. Pretty cool. Kind of weird that it's a temple. Didn't like that part of it, but you know, it was built forever ago in a day. Well guys, this is the Federal Reserve. This is where they make all of our money. Mostly. And never give it back. That's true. I had to say it. So we literally were on the wrong side of the road 1 second ago. And it was all his fault.
It wasn't me.
It was. You're the only one driving.
Do not enter on this side, not that side.
It was rough. Luckily nothing happened, but yeah. It's hard to drive around here. What are you excited about?
Oh, you know, history.
I do.
Apparently I'm a nerd.
Ready?
Yes. Enjoy your trip up the stairs. We went to
Archives.
the National Archives Museum, so it had the Declaration of Independence.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
And the Bill of Rights. It
You know what the Bill of Rights is?
also had the what else was there? It was
Called the U.S. Constitution.
Constitution. Constitution was there, and you couldn't film at all there.
You can't do that here.
And I took my pocket knife there, and they kicked me out. Had to come to the car. It was a whole deal. So we couldn't film anything there, unfortunately. But it was really cool. I'll tell you about it sometime if you ask us.
Maybe.
But now we're trying to get food because we have a concert tonight that we sort of forgot about. So luckily we're with the pastor, so no worries. He has to be there too. So there it is, guys. Capitol building.
Even though I may have been trying to run from God, in my heart I knew it was right. And I wanted that for my brother. So I prayed for him, even while I'm over here doing my own thing.
Hey! We did it. Washi.
No.
What is he doing? What is Washi doing? So let me tell you about this family. This family was awesome. I'm so glad that we got to spend some time with them, with Patricia, Pedro, and of course, little Bianca. We extended our stay by like 3 days, and we were there an entire week, and we got to talking about so many different things, facets of ministry and evangelistic work, digital missions, like all this type of stuff. But the big thing that stuck out to us, at least on this particular stay, was their family dynamic. It's truly amazing to see a family that is faith-driven, right? It is gospel-driven, and you can see it in every facet of their lives, and it was no different here. It was incredible, and it was beautiful. An interesting thing that I forgot to film or didn't have time to film is little Bianca here. She would, every single morning, as loud as possible, sing her favorite songs, like, all morning long. And it was such a blessing. Like, you know, like, it was very interesting to wake up to such a little voice singing such powerful songs. And some of them were, of course, Laura's, songs from her children's album. So it's really amazing to see that music at work in somebody's life. And I don't know, it was something we needed to hear, kind of thing. And it was awesome. There's a quote that I found in Adventist Home that says, "Love is a plant of heavenly growth, and it must be fostered and nourished. Affectionate hearts, truthful, loving words will make happy families and exert an elevating influence upon all who come within the sphere of their influence." And friends, I can tell you, just the short time we spent here, that's exactly what we received.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am Staff Sergeant Fraser of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army. Guard of Honor, 2 of the Unknown Soldier. The ceremony that you are about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remain silent and standing. Guards, halt! Forward, march! Guards, halt! Port, arms! Ready, face! Present, arms! Follow!
So after the changing of the guard, me and Laura ventured out a little bit more, and we found this giant amphitheater. I mean, this place was so big, and on camera, it doesn't even do it justice. It seems much bigger when you're there in person, but it was just awesome, and like, it would be a wonderful place. It would be a wonderful place for a music video, right? Like, just look at it. It would be great. You know what I mean? So maybe one day, if and when we come back to this area, we can get it worked out. What have you. And of course there's a seat in the middle of the stage, so we took advantage of that. We took a bunch of pictures, all that kind of stuff. We're being like your normal tourist types of people, and it was a lot of fun. But this is there at the Arlington Cemetery, and of course there are, it's a cemetery, so there's graves everywhere, but it's from pretty much every major war that America has been a part of. So World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea, Japan, it's just, the list goes on. So you could really spend, an exuberant amount of time here in this location, and you could get lost for sure, and just looking at all the dates, looking at all the history, all kind of stuff, pondering, the past events and how it affects you today, and all those kind of things. And it was interesting. I am not the biggest history person in the world, but I've heard of this place, I've seen it in textbooks, and all that kind of stuff, and here it is. It's real, all these things we talk about, all these things we we equate our American history with. They're there, you know, that kind of thing. At the end of our little tour here, we actually ended up at Robert E. Lee's house, and Laura gave me a little history lesson.
And he believed in the cause of the North, not the South.
Right,
But he was the lead general for the South.
right.
The only reason is because his family lived in the South. His home was in Virginia, which turns out it's right here. And so he didn't want to fight against his home and his family, so he decided to lead the South instead of the North, even though he believed in the cause of the North. And he almost lost the war for the North because he was that good.
Funeral, yeah. So where are we at now? Me and Laura just left Maryland yesterday to come to North Carolina, and we have 3 events here back to back to back, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's not going to be in this vlog. It'll probably be in the next vlog or what have you. But we have left Maryland, and we left our friends there, Pedro and Patricia, and it was very sad, and we didn't want to go, but of course the mission has us to go all over the place, and when we're called, we go. And that's kind of the thing. The concerts went really well. The people we met were fantastic. But I'm noticing this like common denominator is that we have these talks about how it will be the lay people that finish the work, right? I don't know if you've heard that before. I've said it definitely before in our concerts and that kind of thing, that we shouldn't rely on our pastors or evangelists or strong leaders or what have you, or elders. It will be the lay people that finish this work, and it's because they have chosen to be a part of the Lord's army. And that's the big question. Have you decided to do that great work for God, to be a part of his great work? Of course, it will be nothing that you accomplish, but everything that he accomplishes through you. But you have to be willing. And from what I can see, there is a lot of people that are very, very willing, and there's a great need for more to be willing. So, I don't know, I'm going to send that off with you. Decide to be in the Lord's army, because there's people that are in great need of hearing the gospel, and it can happen today in your community. I can guarantee you right now, today, someone in your local community needs to hear the gospel for the first time, needs to see a Christ-like character in someone. It just starts with that simple decision of deciding to not only follow Jesus, but to listen to his command and be a part of that wonderful and beautiful army. With that, I think I'll leave it there. I think I've said too much. Probably I'm talking way too long. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. Of course, you can like, comment, subscribe, or you cannot. It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep pumping out videos anyways. But if you're around, if you have something you want to share with me, write in the comments. I always read every comment. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Could be next week. Could be the week after. I'm not entirely sure. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm pretty sure I will try my best to put out more of these videos because you guys seem to like it. With that, I'll see you guys later. God bless. Take care of yourself. And of course, above all other things, the artillery.